Staring at the stars in the back of my car. Trying to figure out just who we are. Catching moments on our phones, taking pictures, call it home. Picking words out of our favorite songs, our favorite songs.
Before me, so it's probably a 10-year-old Lubsky. 20 years old or something like that. Sprinklers again, because we haven't had spring. I'm gonna split it off. Alright, so I kind of want to do a video first of how everything is going right now and how far we have gotten. We have a lot to do still. We still have to plant that hosta over there, and then we have another hydrangea, the Incredible hydrangeas, and then we are actually putting a little walkway right over here, and we put in this fence, this little gate here, a little break in here. Kind of, I guess, have a sense of idea what we're doing. So we want people to walk in here, and then follow this gate up. So we want to have little stepping stones all right here to kind of just walk you up to the front door. I'm going to put weed barrier down all over there. It's going to be a bunch of weed barrier, and then we're going to put, I believe, rocks down. So that'll be nice. What we're doing here in the backyard, we actually have quite a bit to do still, so we never actually went through this box. And I guess to kind of show you guys a little preview of it. Oh, that's right. This thing is impossible to open. And it is a bunch of David's dad's stuff, which is really nice. And it's just a whole bunch of like little trinkets, and I forget what they're made out of. There's just a lot, and I believe this has a brush or some sort of brush in there, and it comes with the handle. Like, it's cool stuff. And it's old, guys. This is really old, and I'm thinking.
You got some pillowcases.
Woo! Maybe. You guys know I'm not messing around when my veins pop out. So far, yeah, Fuchsia's doing great, and let's have a look. Yeah, so here's our lily. I believe it is. I'm not quite sure how to focus on here. This is a tiger lily, and then planted this rose. It needs to be deadheaded. And then I already deadheaded this one, just so they have more blooms for the summer. And then, oh my god. Look at how big this is. Holy moly. Insane. And then our clematis, the double clematis, which is freaking beautiful. And then a tree, and we actually decided to fence all of this because the dogs kept getting into it and they kept peeing on the trees, which you guys can kind of lower, you guys. You kind of see the dogs pretty much ruined the bottom of the tree, so we have to redo that. We have to just trim it off, and hopefully it'll be fine. But yeah, we just trimmed that, and then we put in a whole bunch of little ground cover, which will be nice. And then yeah, we got a hosta. There's our little maple tree, and we actually have this huge thing up right now because we were getting rid of all of this dirt. We didn't really do a video of this, but we got rid of all of this dirt. We did it by hand. Oh my god, that was a struggle. So we did that, and I think it turned out pretty nice. Yeah. So next up is actually we're going to start with our sprinklers, which that's going to be a mess. I'm not really looking forward to that at all, but it'll be worth it. And I'm excited to have sprinklers again, because we haven't had sprinklers in almost 2 years now. And we've been having to water everything by hand. That's why a lot of stuff was dying. So now we don't really have to do it anymore. And we actually, during the summer, we pay $30 per month for water. And then in the winters, it's actually even cheaper. I believe it's like $15 to $20 for the winter. So water isn't too expensive for us, but we still don't use it excessively. Because there's no point, like, just because water's cheap doesn't mean you need to use it all. So, yeah, so on some weekend, David's brother's actually, not his brother, his cousin's gonna come in and they're gonna put in sprinklers all in here, over there. And I believe they're putting one there, and then they're going to put in more along here. And this is gonna be, I think 5 in total, so there'll be 4 more here. And we're not gonna put any here because we're gonna build this out and have a little cover, and then we're going to, I don't know quite sure what we're gonna put down here, some sort of rocks or pavers or wood, a deck of some sort. And then this is where, I know it looks so bad, I'm so sorry. This just looks nasty. It is so nasty, but this is where our outdoor kitchen's gonna go, and we're gonna split it off from over here so that it has running water. So that's gonna be exciting. So now I just need to figure out where to put the rest of the plants, which I don't know yet. Now I guess I can show you guys this, which all, I don't know, it's all kind of a mess, but we'll figure it out. We'll get it figured out. Yeah, we just have a smoker there, and then we have a couple of hammocks. And, ooh, I guess I should tell you guys what I plan on doing here. So my plan is I want to put pavers or a deck. It doesn't really matter. It depends on what's easier and not so expensive, because we don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. Which, then again, we're doing all these projects, so, you know, kind of defeats what I'm saying. So we're going to put something down here, probably extend it out to the end of there, and come out, I don't know how far out, probably to kind of match this, and put a deck here, and put a couple of lounge chairs, and then I'm kind of fighting with the AC, and put something out further over here so we can, like a post of some sort, and then we can, and then we're going to put a post up, and then we're going to tie the hammocks to it, which we can use this post as well. Put one that way and one going the other way from our telephone pole, and then I think we're going to then buy a couple of lounge chairs, probably find something off of Facebook Marketplace, and put that there. So that, because it's so nice in our backyard. I think it's almost 20 degrees cooler in the backyard than it is the front yard, and we get a lot of shade in the backyard. So that way we can just hang out here during the summer. And we kind of want to make this just a super nice place for people to hang out in the summer. It's because, you know, we like being outside. Why not make your house something where you actually enjoy being? Because we really enjoy our front yard now. Like, we love our front yard. And we want to finally get our backyard that way, because we've never had our backyard in a way that we've liked a lot. So this is our chance. This is our summer. We have been working really hard. We've been saving up a lot of money. Not a lot, but we've been saving our money so that we're able to do stuff that we actually want to do. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'll kind of keep you guys updated. There's a few projects that I still want to work on, and we'll see what I do today. Say hi to the chickens. be nice to be able to give them a new chicken run, one that's not so long, somewhere for them to hang out with more. I feel so bad that they're confined to this area, but then I think about it and then it's not justified. We have to put this back up. You know, it's just bad. You know, a lot of other chickens have worse. But that's not saying that it's okay. I just want them to have a better life, a nicer life, just more time to be a chicken. Yes, and I just got some pillowcases, so let's check those out. So there is this one. It's kind of a leather sort of feel, and it feels really good. It's not real leather, and then on the back is just this black, and it feels really sturdy. It's kind of like this sun bohemian sort of one, which rose pattern. I'll figure out which way I want to put it. I will probably end up putting it on and leaving it couldn't even tell you how long we've had these pillows for. For too long, maybe, is the right answer. We've had them for over 5 years, and it's not it. When we moved in, it was fine, but they faded a lot, and they just don't look good anymore, you know? So, this is them. This one, I don't even remember where we bought this, but it had a button, and it fell off within the first couple months that we had it. So that was great. We just have 2 of these, and then we have these yellow ones, which I might keep, because those are actually kind of cute. It kind of fits the theme. And I am just putting it over the pillows that we have, because why buy new pillows when you already have some? I never understood that. Why would people, if you already have something that works, why buy something new when you already have something? You know, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being me. I don't know. What what kind of style are you guys into? I feel like the older I get, the more simplistic and minimalistic I want to get. Just because maybe it's just me having no fashion sense or anything, but it's easier to pair with stuff anytime you get something new, or if somebody buys you something, you can just tell them to get you something super simple. Like, oh yeah, no, just buy me a white pillowcase with tassels on it, you know? It's not hard, and then people kind of get your vision quickly when they walk into your house. And who knows, maybe, you know, a year from now, I'm going to hate everything that we already bought. But that's fine, because I'll just reuse it. And I mean, I've had this couch, or this love seat, I should say. I've had it for, I don't even know, almost 8 years. And then my sister, she actually got it before me, so it's probably a 10-year-old love seat. And we just keep passing it on, and it works. Here it is. See, like, it works fine in the other, from this pillow. It's fine. It works. I don't know why you need a new pillow. I ended up, I believe, this is 2 pillows. I put 2 pillows in here because they were really flat, so I just unzipped this and I shoved another pillow in there because we had 4 of these pillows, and I wanted to buy some more fluffy pillows. But if you already have the pillows, just combine the pillows, unzip it, and then put it in. Alright, so I'll check back with you guys. I'll check back with you guys when I have the rest of the pillows done. Hi, me again. So, as I was putting this on, I accidentally tore it, but I was actually able to zip it up all the way. So I tore this. I'll show you guys on another one. So on this one, you can see that they stitched it here, but if you flip it over, it's actually a zipper all the way through. So If you tear these, don't fret. And then if your pillow's too full, like overstuffed, you're fine. You can just rip it, that little seam. They have a little stitch, just a single stitch right there. You can just pop it out, and then you can actually fit your pillow in, and you don't have to worry. So now, next time you'll see me, the pillows will be on.
Can you hand me some of these bolts that are over here?
These very rusty bolts?
Yep.
Sure.
Whoa! I want the bolts. Thank you.
What are you doing?
Putting this oil pan back on, I think.
You think?
Hi. How's it hanging?
How's it hanging with you?
Eh.
Eh? Why eh?
That's great.
Are you putting the oil pan back on?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't this look great?
Huh?
Doesn't this look great?
Yeah, definitely. Is that the old one?
Yep. The other one doesn't work. The new one.
Not the right shape?
You see the drop right there? It's just not in the right spot.
Ah.
They're
So what do you have to do with that one then? The new one.
Maybe try to sell it.
He wants to finally take the time to get it done right, so that he can drive it, use it as his daily driver as opposed to what he's already driving, and sell that and just drive this bad boy. Oh, nice and toasty in here. I don't know, it could be cool, you know, if there weren't. Oh, I'm gonna fall over. Oh yeah, I hope that thing doesn't come alive. All through there, just a whole bunch of dead bugs. But yeah, this thing could be cool. I just realized if I shut this door, I can't get back out. We won't shut it all the way. That board there. Yeah, so he actually plans on redoing all of this. We were originally going to take it to this, I forget what it's called, but this rod shop, and they quoted him at, to get this thing completely done, they quoted him at $100,000. Well, when we bought our house, we could have bought another house if we bought it around the time that we bought our house. Referred him to another guy, and David still has to call him back, but I was kind of talking around with David and seeing if maybe we do part by part. Like, go and take it to a shop and have them redo the motor, just the one shop that just redoes the motor, and then take it to a shop who specializes in wiring, and then take it to a guy who specializes on body art, on that painting it and fixing all of the dents. And that way it's not a whole bunch of money all at once. It's kind of spread out a little bit more so we kind of see where we're at. But this car means a lot to him because it was his dad's. Everything to him to get this done, and I'm okay with that because it is a cool car. And like, how many cars do you see like this? I believe it's a 1965 Chevy Malibu, and it's just, once it's done, it would be really freaking cool, and it would make him happy, and people would look at it all the time. But there's a lot to do. I'll kind of show you guys, but you guys see, we would have to get all new seats, new upholstery. The carpet could actually probably just be like cleaned off. It'd be really cool to have the detail people to do it. That'd be really cool. Or someone like that who would just clean it up really well. And put on another steering wheel. And I don't remember if he said that he wants to keep this or not. I don't quite remember, but, and all the speedometers, nothing works. Hurst shifter, and just, I don't know, it's a really cool car, and if done right, like the headliner, but if it's done right, it could be really freaking cool, and I would be more than happy to ride around in this thing. Guys. This is a little crazy. I think we're gonna have to build a barrier around here. So that stinks. These kids want to go out there. Great. It's the morning already. We got up super early. It's kind of been doing nothing. There's a lot that we still have to do for the day. I had to do my sister's extensions today and just kind of clean up around the house and stuff. There's still a lot. Good outside. All the flowers and everything. Look at that. Oh look, in case you guys are curious, you can put green onions in water and it will grow. When I cut them, I cut them right at the white part of them, the hard stalk, and they've grown this much. So that's freaking awesome. And this one, oh, what is this called? I think this is the best plant that I've ever gotten. It started off really small. I think I got it as a 1-inch plant at Zamzo's, and it grew really tall. And it is I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's SCHEFFLERA? Philera? I don't know, but yeah, it's a nice plant. If you guys are not really good at taking care of plants, I'd highly recommend that one. Yeah, so I think with the morning I'm going to do maybe some journaling, and we'll kind of see what goes from there. But I know that I want to draw today, draw some stuff for my dad, because he's actually done a lot. He started his own kind of business, and he's worked really hard for it. He like found his calling, I guess, because he was having a really difficult time in his life, and he went through a really difficult stage. He's done a lot, and he's been through a lot. Like, I didn't really learn about his past until I was maybe 20 years old or something like that. And I just can't believe what my mom has gone through, what my dad has gone through. They lived in USSR at the time, and then they came here. And he's figuring out, they've been figuring out their life here. And it's not as easy as some people think. It is for some people, but my parents, they did have degrees in Russia, but they're not honored here. So they basically had to start from nothing. Well, they did start from nothing. They knew my grandparents on my mom's side. They came. He's now finally found what he loves to do, and he doesn't feel like he's working. He gets paid on his own terms. And he just started a new thing where he wants to, well, he's having me, because I don't know if you guys know, if I ever talked about this, but I do come from an art background. I enjoy drawing, I enjoy painting, So he asked me if I could actually design some stuff for him so he can sell on the t-shirts, some original works that he would sell. Which, I mean, I don't mind because he's done a lot for us. So it's the least I could do. If I don't get paid for it, that's fine. At least I'm helping my dad out. He's helped me out tremendously. So it's the least I can do, you know? And he's just gonna start selling them, and I don't know, it's gonna be really cool. I'm really excited for him. I wish that I had that kind of push in my life. I feel like since I've graduated college, I've kind of just, I don't know, I just kind of real talk, but enough the negativity. We should talk about positives and what good can happen, and I think that I'm going to keep trying, or at least Dave and I decided that we at least want to try for a year with this YouTube thing. I mean, I feel like I would still want to do it just because it'll be nice to look back when we're older and be able to see us, our younger selves, and all the stuff that we went through and the stuff that we were stressing about, all the stuff we were happy about. I don't know. We might just keep doing it. It's a really good thing, I think, because we're both very introverted people. We don't talk very much. So I think this would be good for us to get us kind of over. We're just so afraid of judgment and people saying rude things or doing rude things. So this will be really good for us. Because I don't know if you guys noticed, but we both don't talk very much. We both don't really show how we feel very much. So this will be a good experiment to get us out, to get us into being more comfortable with ourselves and letting other people see our true selves. Because when we're together and there's nobody around, we're crazy, but as soon as somebody comes around, we're really, really quiet because we don't want to annoy anybody. And I mean, I've had people in my past tell me to stop being annoying, and I feel like that one kind of has upset me the most for some reason. I don't know. I know a lot of people, they get told that they're annoying, they don't care. So this is our ode to growing. We're gonna do it.
Staring at the stars in the back of my car. Trying to figure out just who we are.